Dear scholars, we have been learning a lesson, Papa Panov's Special Christmas. We have gone through the little part of the story where Papa Panov decides to give a pair of shoes as a gift to baby Jesus. And while reading the Bible only, he was fast asleep. Let us see the further part of the story. Here we go with the line, and as he slept, he dreamed. Let us see. As he slept, he dreamed. He dreamed that someone was in his room, and he knew at once, as one does in dreams, who the person was. It was Jesus. So, here, when Papa Panov slept, he dreamed and saw the person in his dream, and that person was none other than Jesus. You have been wishing that you could see me, Papa Panov, he said kindly. Then look for me tomorrow. It will be Christmas Day and I will visit you. But look carefully, for I shall not tell you who I am. So here Papa Panov was dreaming, and in his dream, what Jesus tells him, that is given in this paragraph. So what is it? That is Papa Panov Papa Panov was going to be visited by Jesus on the day of Christmas. What is further? When at last Papa Panov awoke, the bells were ringing out and a thin light was filtering through the shutters. Bless my soul, said Papa Panov, it's Christmas Day. So, as you all very well know, 25th December is the day on which Christmas is celebrated throughout the world. So, the same Papa Panov awoke on the morning of Christmas Day, and what he said, what he wished, that is, blessed my soul, blessed his soul. What is further? He stood up and stretched himself, for he was rather stiff. Then his face filled with happiness as he remembered his dream. So, remembering his dream, Papa Panov was really happy. This would be a very special Christmas after all, for Jesus was coming to visit him. So why that Christmas was special for Papa Panov? It is because Jesus was coming to visit him. How would he look? Would he be a little baby, as at that first Christmas? Would he be a grown man, a carpenter, or the great king that he is God's son? He must watch carefully the whole day through so that he recognize him however he came. So Papa Panov was thinking about Jesus and how would he visit him, and he was ready to watch carefully the whole day through so that he could recognize Jesus. Further, Papa Panov put on a special pot of coffee for his Christmas breakfast, took down the shutters, and looked out of the window. The street was deserted. That is, no one to be seen on that street. No one was stirring yet. No one was walking on that road. No one except the road sweeper, and there was only one person on the road, and that was the road sweeper. He looked as miserable and dirty as ever, and well he might. Whoever wanted to work on Christmas Day, and in the raw, cold, and bitter freezing mist of such a morning. So, this is what Papa Panov saw the sweeper doing work on the day of Christmas too. Papa Panov opened the shop door, letting in a thin stream of cold air. Come in, he shouted across the street cheerily. Come in and have some hot coffee to keep out the cold. So Papa Panov invited the sweeper and offered him the coffee. Further, the sweeper looked up, scarcely able to believe his ears. That is hardly. He was really thinking it could happen. He was only too glad to put down his broom and come into the warm room. His old clothes steamed gently in the heat of the stove, and he clasped both red hands around the comforting warm mug as he drank. So, on the invitation of Papa Panov, the sweeper enters Papa Panov's room and steamed his clothes, and moreover, clasping both red hands around the comforting warm mug, he drank coffee. What is further? Papa Panov watched him with satisfaction, but every now and then his eyes strayed to the window. It would never do to miss his special visitor. So Papa Panov already offered a coffee to that sweeper, and at that time also he was looking out the window and thinking about his special visitor, that is Jesus. What is further? Expecting someone? The sweeper asked at last. So Papa Panov told him about his dream. So as the sweeper asked Papa Panov, was he waiting for someone or was he expecting someone to be there? Papa Panov told him about his dream to that sweeper. Well, I hope he comes, the sweeper said. You have given me a bit of Christmas cheer I never expected to have. I would say you deserve to have your dream come true. And he actually smiled. So the sweeper was really glad to have the coffee, and he blessed and he gave the words of blessing to Papa Panov. When he had gone, Papa Panov put on cabbage soup for his dinner. Further, then went to the door again, scanning the street. He saw no one, but he was mistaken. Someone was coming. So at first, Papa Panov offered coffee to the sweeper, and now he was preparing cabbage soup for his dinner. At that time also, he was scanning, he was looking in the street to see whether Jesus was coming or not. What is further? He saw no one, but at last he was mistaken and found that someone was coming. So who was that someone? We will see through the next video. I hope whatever I explain in this video you will understand.